Welcome to the Brightstar Lifestyle Podcast, where we say yes to joy. Good day, Brightstars. Today we have three very special ladies here with us for our Brightstar podcast. We already have had very interesting conversations with all three of them on Brightstar podcasts, but today we have three of them together. We want to talk to them about the very special and interesting company that they started. We today have Dr. Thandi Makoko with us, Yvonne Spandil, and Mpilo, and we call her Tumi Monale. Welcome to all three of you.
Thank you, Amanda, for having us and your viewers.
Thank you, Amanda.
So nice to have you. Dr. Thandi, would you like to share with us what Mpilo Health and Wellness is all about?
Thank you, Amanda. When we decided on the word Mpilo, it was Yvonne, Cynthia Oliphant, she's not here today, with other engagements of the company as well, and Tumi Monale. And we thought of, there's so many things that are happening in our community, social ills, and we, as we're sitting here as social workers, social work is about developing a person to perform in their full potential. It is about making them be able to override, things that impinge on their social functioning. And it is also talking about, as we do that, also looking at the best way to do that is also looking at, their holistic development. It means that a person's holistic development will entail, you look at the person's mental health issues, you look at the person's physical wellness as well, you look at a person's spiritual wellness and all financial, family life, and all those things that are contributing to a holistic development of an individual. So as Mpilo, we decided to call ourselves Mpilo Health and Wellness Solutions, because we thought that we are giving, whether it be in educational settings, everywhere for a person to function optimally, they function in different levels, different areas. And so we expanded our thinking a bit so that we can cover all those areas of holistic human development. And it was also interesting that Cynthia, not being a social worker, but she's also on a spiritual side, focusing on spiritual development, because a person, if you have to develop a person, you have to develop a wholly, So Mpilo is founded upon those principles of looking at, Mpilo is about health and wellness. And when we talk about that, we talk about, when you say to a person, you are well, it means you just mean that. It is not anything in between. Good morning, how are you? I'm good. Those are things that says to us that somebody is saying that they are well. And sometimes when you say good morning, how are you? And there's silence. And then also you start a conversation, there is silence. And also those are indicators of something is not, this person is not okay. But then how do we bring them to the level of being okay? And basically our company is focusing on developing those areas of a person, be it in a company environment where health and wellness issues are discussed, be it in a sporting facility where mental health and wellness, spiritual health, and all those issues are discussed, be it in an educational setting where we're looking at psychosocial development, be it in I think in every area of our lives, we will touch upon health and wellness. So I think my colleagues can end there.
Thank you so much for that information and for caring so much by starting this company. I would love to hear from Tumi and Yvonne if we're living in these days with a lot of challenges. If you can bless us today with a tip, something to improve our own performance, that we, with a wellness or a health tip, tell me, what would you share with us?
Thank you, Amanda. I think during this festive season, I felt like I need to share on financial wellness. That financial wellness is a state of financial well-being. That money is a cause of common stress and other societal tensions within the families. So during this festive season, we've got high inflation rate. I'll advise families to start discussing financial matters openly and honestly with one another. It doesn't matter your financial status. This discussion assists families to have a financial plan, manage debts, expenses, and savings. So if you have a financial plan, you will know what essentials you need to buy during this festive season, so that you avoid conflict, you avoid emotional stress, you avoid carrying over baggages from 2022 to 2023, especially financial baggages. Avoid situations and places that will influence your decisions or your habits. There's nothing wrong to go to a store and buy what is essential and come back home, instead of going to different stores and you end up overspending. Ask yourself questions. Is it necessary to do so? Is it necessary to buy? Is it necessary to buy in bulk if you are staying alone or you're staying with two people in the family? Even takeaways. Is it necessary sometimes to buy takeaways instead of buying fresh produce that will last for longer than spending a lot of money? I will advise families to spend time with their families at home, doing fun activities together, so that they can get you into a better frame of mind. And so that you get along as well as families, you recharge of issues that have been happening for the whole year to next year, you prepare yourself for next year. If if you are under pressure, then make sure that you get a financial advice. There's nothing wrong to visit the bank and get financial advice. You'll be surprised. You'll get a good advice in order to manage your finances. And most it's festive season, people are getting bonuses, people are getting appraisals, people are getting financial rewards. Therefore, we really need to take care of that. If you are feeling overwhelmed, get a professional help. Or anyone who can assist you with solution, but not adding up into your problems. I just reviewed and I just thought yesterday of Proverbs 21 verse 5, where the Lord also talks about managing finances. That the plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. So we really need to be diligent on how to plan ahead and how to take care of our monies. So I just want, that was practical for me, practical tips. I think it will also assist someone out there who's thinking that, no, I've got enough money for these holidays, then I can just go and buy. No, it's not like that. You need to really be diligent. Thanks, Amanda.
It's so practical, and it will definitely assist us with a few very good ideas around this Christmas time. Thank you, Tumi. And as Dr. Tandi always calls you, joy. I enjoy that joy. Yvonne, will you tell us, do you have another tip for us, please?
Okay, thank you so much, Amanda. And I want to.
You're not in the screen. I just want you to, do that for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. And I want to connect with what Tumi was talking about. This is the end of the year, and in our business life, we are winding down. And I want to give some social wellness tips. And the first one is that let's connect with each other. Those family and those friends that you haven't seen for a long time, pick up the phone, contact them. People that have made a meaningful a contribution to your life and you haven't connected with them, whether they are overseas now, we've got Zoom, we've got the Microsoft Teams, connect with them and just give them that surprise by reaching out to them, because that is very, very important. And the next social tip that I want to give is that care for others. And when you are caring for others, you are also doing self-care towards yourself, because it is only when you reach out to other people that you can actually also sometimes heal. Because sometimes we need to give other people advice and then we reflect on, okay, I gave this person this advice, but this is also meaningful for myself, the advice that I've given. So that is what I want to ask people. Care for others, and in that way you will care for yourself. And the next one, and I think we are all guilty, is healthy habits with your family, whether it's eating habits, connecting with each other, being more active. That is what we should be doing this holiday times. Go for that walks, that adventurous walks. Go to the beach. Go to climb on top of a mountain. To the zoo. Those are the things that we need to do. And I know Sister is already jealous because I'm going to Mossel Bay. I'm going to the beach. Tell me, I know you like to go to walks.
Yes.
And what is your places to?
I was saying to Amanda, I'm going to take a sabbatical.
Oh.
I'm going to visit family. What we're talking about right now, I've already said I'm going to take a sabbatical. I'm going to visit. I'm going to do things with my family and visit, like spend 3 days with my elder sister, spend 2 days with my younger sister, spend another 2 days with my elder sister. You know, I'm just going to be spending time moving out of the house, and for the, because it's going to be depressing, because this time I'm always surrounded by with my husband and my children. So I'm going to visit them. I'm going to visit my children. They are not going to come to me. I am going to go to them so that I can also, liberate myself, take care of myself.
That is, we are so intertwined, because that's the tip. The next step is that connect with your family. So it is very important. And then the last one that I wanted to talk about is actually that communication is important. Make time for those family activities. Make time to communicate with each other in a better way, because sometimes with everything that has happened in this year and also in the past 3 years, we haven't connected with our family as we should. So organize those braais, organize those things that we as South Africans, games that we as South Africans are well known for, and just let us connect and get together. Thank you, Amanda.
Can I just to add, I remember something over the weekend. I was invited to be a judge in a spelling bee competition. I was invited by Cynthia's and community development team, and I was a judge there. But what stood out for me was, she arranged presents for all the children, and you can see that really some of the children are receiving their Christmas box for the first time. Their eyes were opening up. Those are the little things that we could do. We have, if you have excessive toys, wrap them nicely, put them in a box, go give to somebody who needs and deserve them. If you have clothes that you haven't worn, my son taught me that, every year he cleans up his wardrobe and then he gives out, to other family members. So it give generously, because if not, then you're just hoarding those things. Somebody needs that. You haven't worn it in the past 3 years or something. So just wrap it nicely, iron it, wash it, and wrap it nicely, put the label, Christmas a cover and everything. Go deliver it to somebody else. That is something that also taught me over the weekend. Those little faces were so appreciative. Even when they started doing the spelling bee competition, the confidence, because they already got a present, and then we announced the winners. But going home, I realized that these ones, they are just going to walk right into a car, because their eyes are fixed on the little doll, on the little car, on the watch they received. So beautiful to give and receive. So it is that time that we need to be giving, needing to be caring for one another, like Yvonne is saying, and to look at our healthy eating habits. Like Tumi is a fanatic of walking. She's been trying to get me into this hiking. This one is also getting me into something. Cynthia's getting me into that. So I found myself in between these ones. So I think I will survive. I think I will survive. I'm safe.
I'm spending time with family. I've made a financial plan. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm very wise on spending this December. So I'm just going to organize a lot of games so that we have fun, and time will fly. Come end of December, January will be there.
I'm taking my grandchildren to her house. She stays next to a park. What is it? What you call it? Game reserve. And early in the morning, you can see the parks there out there. So I think she's got a lovely place. I'm just going to send my grandchildren to her, and I'm going to visit her, Yvonne, in Mossel Bay, because she's thinking about the bush, about the beach, and Gauteng, we don't have that luxury. So I was feeling jealous already. So, Yvonne.
Yes. And Amanda, what we want to say, by doing all those things, by caring and giving and supporting each other, we are saying also, like Brightstar is saying, yes to joy.
You all made my day, and I think our listeners and viewers will enjoy it just as much. Thank you so much for this conversation. It was very good tips. The fun that you were sharing with us was very special. And thank you that you are showing us not to sit and wait for life to happen to you, but you are going out and making that difference. So thank you so much. Would you like to tell me, if somebody would like to get to know you better or get to know what you are doing, to what website can they go to?
Amanda, we are going to put it on the screen, our website address for you, so that you can know our website address, and we will make sure that we respond to every query that we have. And then our cell phone number, 082 71 43962. We will also ask you to put it on the screen for us, 082 71 43962. Thank you.
If there's anyone who's going through emotional stress or whatever challenges, we are available to assist.
I thank you very much for a very special conversation. Thank you for being you, and thank you for bringing joy to so many people. Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us today. You can visit us at www.brightstarlifestyle.co.za. Until we see you next time, keep on shining.